Buongiorno! Welcome to Learn Italian for Travel. Sono Danielle. I'm Danielle, your Italian teacher. And today's lesson is going to be on the book that I just wrote. It's called The ABCs of Italian Travel. And this book is a basis in Italian grammar. So it's your foundation. Just like you've been watching these videos, I go through everything in this book, but it's also, as the title indicates, the ABCs. So we go through each letter of the alphabet and I explain various words and phrases and verbs and nouns that start with each letter of the alphabet. So within each letter, I highlight a certain word or a phrase that's important and that's used often. So I have my notepad here and we're just going to go through each of the highlighted words that I've done in the book. So, cominciamo, okay, con l'alfabeto italiano. We're going to start with the alphabet. So, la prima lettera è A. A is A, but it's always pronounced like A in Italian, okay? So the first word here is allora, and I want you all to repeat after me at home when I say the word allora. Allora is a great word. It means so, then, or therefore. So it's a great filler word to use in conversation. And you'll hear Italians using it all the time. You can also turn it into a question and you can say allora. And allora, as a question, it just means like, so, then, what's next? What's happening next? Va bene? Okay. Allora, la prossima, okay? È molto importante. This is a very important phrase. I said it in the beginning of this video. It is buongiorno. Buongiorno is literally good day, but you can use it either to say hello or goodbye if it's during the daytime. If it's during the nighttime, you would say buonasera. Benissimo. Hopefully you're still repeating after me at home. Bravi. Okay. Poi, so B, I didn't say, is just pronounced like B. It's not difficult. But C, the next letter in Italian, is pronounced like chi. We say chi. And so the C, it changes sounds. It's either going to have a ch sound, and that's if it's followed by an E or an I, or it's going to have a hard k sound, and that's if it's followed by an A, O, U, or H. So in this phrase here, che bello is pronounced like k because the C is followed by an H. So che bello is a great exclamation that you can use. It just means how great, how wonderful. We have a lot of those kinds of words in English. We'll say cool or rad or dope so in Italian you can say che bello. Okay? Okay, il prossimo allora è dov'è. Dov'è. Okay, it means where is, and it's actually two words together. The word for where is dove. Dove means where, but the word for is e. So instead of stuttering over those two e's together, dove e, what Italians often will do is they'll cut off one of the vowels, put an apostrophe, and blend it. Okay, so the difference is that dove, where, the accent is on the first syllable. It's dove. This is the accent. You can see it's written and it's on the E. So you want to pronounce that E. Dove. Okay? So dove or dove. And it changes the word from where to where is. And so when I was writing my book, I made a mistake. I wrote it in the book and I look at it now and I wish I could take it back. But, you know, part of being human is making mistakes. We're not perfect. And that's also a reason why I hand wrote this book, because I am imperfect, just like you. I'm a teacher. I've been teaching for a long time. I've been studying for a long time. I make mistakes in English too. So in the book, under D, where I wrote dove, I said that the dove and the dove were pronounced the same, and they're not. What I meant to write is that the E is pronounced the same, whether it has an accent on it or whether it doesn't. So E without an accent means and, e. E with an accent means is, and it's pronounced the same, e. Okay, is that clear? Benissimo. Andiamo avanti. Okay, la prossima lettera è la lettera E. So e in Italian is e in English, and it's always pronounced like e. Although sometimes the sound can be a little more closed, so you can have two variations. It's more open, e, or it's more closed, e. Okay? So this is a great word. It's ecco. Ecco. And you can use this when you're in a shop and you're giving your money to the shopkeeper, or they might be giving it to you when you're in the market and you're purchasing some fruit or vegetables. So it means here. Here is ecco. Okay? Poi la lettera F. F, okay, is F. And this word right here is figurati. Figurati means it's a way to say don't mention it, or of course. Okay? So if somebody says grazie, thank you for something, you could say the word for you're welcome, prego, or you could say figurati, don't mention it. Ok, poi, questo è molto importante in italiano, la lettera è G. So G does the same thing that the C does. When it's followed by an E or an I, the vowels, it's going to sound like J. And when it's followed by an A, O, U, or H, it's going to sound like G. But here the next letter is an R, so we don't have to worry about that. So the word is grazie. Grazie, you probably already know what it means. It means thank you. You can modify it in many different ways. You can say grazie mille, 1,000 thanks. You can say mille grazie, you can put it in front. You could say molte grazie. You could say grazie molto. Okay, lots of variations, but it's a really important thing to say thank you, right? Okay. So notice here that there's no H. H is a part of the Italian alphabet, but it doesn't start very many words. And when it does start a word, it's silent. So I didn't actually include it in here with any of the phrases. You don't see it very often. So andiamo alla lettera I. So this is I in English. In Italian, it's I. Okay? So and it's always pronounced like I. So this is a phrase here. Ripetete, il conto per favore. Il conto per favore means bill, please. So when you're in a restaurant in Italy, they don't shove you out to keep things going. They let you stay as long as you want at the table and enjoy your food, enjoy your drinks, enjoy your friends. So when you want to leave, you ask for the bill. You ask the waiter or waitress, il conto per favore. And per favore means please. Okay, avanti. So notice there's no J or K. Those letters actually are not included in the Italian alphabet. So if you see words that include those that start with either of those letters, they're foreign words that Italian has integrated into the language, okay? So qui abbiamo la lettera L. L is L, okay? And the word here is lontano. Lontano means far. So this is useful when you're traveling because you're walking around the city and you might need to ask if the restaurant or the museum is nearby or if it's far away. So you can just ask with the verb e in front, e lontano, is it far away? And then they might say sì or no. Okay? Poi la lettera M. So we had grazie earlier. This is grazie modified now. This means 1,000. So you just put it right in front of the word and it means many thanks or thanks a lot. That's what we would say in English. Mille grazie. So remember in Italian, it's super important to pronounce all of the vowels. There are no silent vowels. So when you see vowels at the end of words, you always pronounce them, okay? Mille grazie. My students were asking me the other day in class, what about grazie? Because you hear that in Italian movies sometimes, like The Godfather or movies like that. And that would be considered like a slang or a dialect form of the word grazie. Grazie is the word, okay? Poi la lettera N, okay? So this phrase is nice to know. Non lo so. Non lo so means I don't know. So sometimes we just don't know. Non lo so. Poi, another vowel, the lettera O. O can have two sounds like the letter E. It can have an open, more open O or a more closed O. Okay, so this phrase here, ora, ora means now. So you can use it for, somebody asks you, when is this happening? You can say ora, it's now. It's also the word for hour. So when you use time, when you ask what time it is, you say che ora è, what hour is it? So you can use this word to say it's time for this. So this phrase here, ripetete, ora di cena. Ora di cena means dinner time, okay? It's the hour of dinner. So you can also follow the di with an infinitive verb, and that, like if I said ora di mangiare, that would mean it's time to eat. Va bene. Okay, andiamo avanti. We're getting to the sort of the end of the alphabet. So la lettera P, this is a very important word in Italian. It's how you say you're welcome. So ripetete, prego, prego. Benissimo. This is very useful. La lettera Q, when you're traveling, okay, is quanto costa. Quanto costa is how much is it? How much does it cost? So when you're traveling, you always want to know what things cost, right? The QU combination in Italian is always pronounced like qua, okay? So quanto costa? Benissimo. Poi la lettera S, this word here is scusi. Scusi means excuse me. It's actually in the formal form. Scusa would be the informal form. So if you want to get somebody's attention, you can say scusi. If it's a guy, you could say scusi signore. If it's a woman, you could say scusi signora, and then you can continue on with whatever you want to ask. Poi la lettera T. So this phrase, I love this phrase. It's tutto a posto. Tutto a posto means everything is in place. So if somebody asks you how you're doing, come sta, or how's it going, come va, you can respond with this if everything's good. Tutto a posto. Okay? And, well, we have U and V here. Okay? So la lettera U in Italiano, U is U. And I actually didn't include this phrase in my book, but it's a good phrase to know. So I wanted to include it here in this video. It's un attimo. Un attimo means hey, wait, a minute. Not literally minute. Minute is minuto, but it means if you're running late or something, it's going to take you a couple minutes. You can just say un attimo, like meaning some minutes, okay? And then la lettera V, okay, you can either say V or vu, and this phrase or this word is vorrei. Vorrei means I would like. It's a polite way to make a request. So if you're in a restaurant and you want to order a pizza, you can say vorrei una pizza. And you can add per favore if you want, and then always grazie, okay? Molto bene. So notice now there's no X, okay? There's no Y and there's no W because those letters actually aren't in the Italian alphabet either. And there is a Z, okay, zeta, you say zeta, but the Z, it's not used super commonly. There's not a lot of phrases that start with the letter Z, so I didn't include that here. So, abbiamo finito. We have finished here. And if you, like I said, all of this information is included here in this book, The ABCs of Italian Travel. So there's many more words and phrases in here that will assist you in your travels. And even if you're not traveling, even if you just want to study Italian for your own learning purposes. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you tune in to the next one. Subscribe to the channel also, and then you'll be notified when new videos are posted. So grazie mille, a presto!